Hello everyone, Dungeon Frog here, and today I'm showcasing my new build idea, and I have to say it's a really fun one. It's Lancing Steel of Spraying, and yeah, you can see we throw a projectile and it hits actually pretty much everything on the map, and for that we are using the reworked Saboteur, because this one has the return mechanic right into its build. So really convenient for us. I mean, it's not like 100%, but our projectiles do fly quite a lot back, and like we are firing enough projectiles that it's pretty much always hitting something. As you can see, we don't have to really aim anything, we just run, shoot, and the projectiles come back, and it's really fun to play. It has a really good gear. It's kind of fast. It's kind of safe, I would say. Like we have the node which blinds everything around us and reduces its damage, and we got some lucky crits for decent DPS. The last node will be a bit less worthwhile, I would say, because like the last node would give us some immunity to conditions, maybe some cooldown reduction. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. If we can add something which would be useful. Yeah. So the last one, I'm not sure about it, but the beginning is really good. And yeah, I have to say it's like really fun. And the only thing which is like a bit bad is like the single target. As you can see, it's like decent, but it's also not like great. Like this map is, I'm just starting to map with this character. We are on SSF, and you see the mobs don't have much defenses here on this map. Like they got some energy shield, and that's all. And yeah, I think the single target is probably the main weakness, but it's a bit like because also of my setup. Like we are playing SSF and HC, like the gear is like not the best of the best, and we probably could do a lot more, and I will showcase the build quickly in PoE, so you can see they're a bit more offensively built. I mean, I'm using the same build as there, but the items are a bit more optimized for offense, while I'm running a pretty extensive setup. Just quickly showcase my items, and yeah, you actually see, by the way, which is really fun, the knockback on crits, which helps a lot with controlling the environment. And we'll just showcase quickly what I have using this totally average weapon. They're so easy to find something better probably in a trade league. The gloves are not bad, I would say. We need a lot of strength, and I got this from one of the mercs, so this helps with our strength. The boots are also pretty decent. We got a shield with some life. Probably would like to have some avoidance, maybe, especially we got rings, which are like pretty. We got this one actually. I have it for leveling mainly, so it's not like great, but it does the job and helps with clearing again. We need also not only strength, we also need some intelligence, so this helps with this. And our armor just gives some flat stats. At the moment I'm using Lancing Steel of Spraying with inspiration, with added cold damage, with fast attacks and elemental attacks. And the last one would be Immolate. And yeah, to showcase this, I will quickly go to the PoE, where you can see the skill tree. It's like a really good build, I have to say, to level if you got the main skill, like the Lancing Steel skill. The first levels I did with Frostblades, which I think it's like kind of uses the same things like this build, so you could even level it as Frostblades, I would guess. But yeah, I never tried this skill, and I think it's doing pretty decent. So we travel like here, get here, like it's pretty obvious how you travel. Go there, go there. I actually, if you don't have the node, you the clever thief for leveling, go for the mana leech probably pretty early. I always like to have it pretty early. We got here some more for mana efficiency, and I'm working on this part at the moment, so this will be my next nodes, and getting the spell suppression cap where I am now. And probably in the late game I go for the last aura so I can run summon skitterbots, but I'm actually not sure if this is like really needed, because like we have a pretty high crit chance, and we do shock like pretty early if we get some gear. So not sure if we really need it. It depends, like you can use pretty much any weapon with elemental damage to make it work, but probably the best one will be the Paradoxia, because it helps with any damage that we get, because like the main skill, Lancing Steel of Spraying, it has like a really good effectiveness on its power. So anything what we add is really, really nice. And yeah, maybe I someday will find an Val Haste, so that will help us a bit with clear. This one doesn't have flask. Watcher's Eye would probably be smart for making anger better. Some murderous jewels, but you can take probably any elemental damage. I think fire is the best, but yeah, you could use anything. Just showcasing some of the items. I think if you got access to Barrack's Grips, it's also really nice, especially for the leveling process. Marlin's Fallacy helps us a lot with the damage compartment, because like our crits are lucky, so we have a high chance of luckying. I guess the gloves will be pretty important for exposure, especially if we focus more on one of the things. And yeah, it's like defensively, offensively pretty decent. If we hit with all projectiles, we do decent damage. And yeah, you probably want to grab a Val Haste at some point. I have some Ice Golem here. I'm running a Stone Golem at the moment. I'm not sure what is the right decision, because like it gives like a lot of like 10% damage. That's a lot, but the Stone Golem is also pretty nice. I feel like live region is in the moment pretty important for the content we are doing. And yeah, I didn't see anyone playing Lancing Steel Spraying much in a non-custom critical version, so I would be interested how you are running, if you ever played it. What do you think of the build? We have some chance to get frenzy charges. I'm not sure if we should build into it more, cause like this one is close, and especially with my amulet, it's pretty easy on farming to get the stacks, so that might be a big buff. I first thought like getting this node or this node would be smart, but it does not matter really. We are not immune to corrupted blood, so I grabbed this, but I'm not sure if it's worth it, because like if we go to the Saboteur in the last one and get the immunity, then we only need to get freeze to finish it up, but I'm not sure, so I went this first for the returning, then we actually go for the blind, because I'm playing hardcore. Then I got for the crit, and then the last one, yeah, like I said, this one would help us with the immunities. Not sure if we want to use Triggerbot for anything. Is there any combination which would be smart? Not sure about them. I never used them before. Same with cooldown. Not sure what we would use for it. Yeah, so probably this also not really useful, because we don't have any AoE, at least at the moment. Yeah, so this is overall the build. Here we get the knockback. I find it really good in clearing, because like things can't go too close to you, which is like really helpful. And yeah, so I think this node is also really good. More projectiles is really, really nice. There is also a unique flask, which would help a lot for 2 more projectiles. So that would be a probably a good addition. And yeah, I really like this build. I will see how long he will survive, because like probably the main problem is like if we have the wind dancer node, which gives us a lot of hit power, but if we got hit, then we drop to an amount which is a bit scary. So we might die, and in my configuration at the moment I don't have that much chaos resistance, so that's also to consider. And yep, but at the moment it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it, and yeah, would like to hear what you think about it. And yeah, if I go further into the game, I will update the video. So see you soon, stay alive, and bye.